Hello magical people and welcome back to Magical TV. Let's build the city. Now today we are going to tackle the front of the city. Well, not the front, in front of the town hall. Now see here, I did start a little bit before filming and we are doing a bit of landscaping here. Got the dirt out. Now I was going to work on the landscape, but I thought nah, I'm going to build it up so this bit's all one level, so I can build a building on top of it. Also I've got to do the front bit as well, just to make it all look like it works together, to make it look a bit more natural. Try and make it look more natural, so to say. Trying to work it out here it was a lot of a lot of backwards and forwards at the beginning, trying to work out all the right measurements and how I want it to turn out. So there we go, that's the front bit done, and you can see what we're trying to do to make it curve round as such. Now to fill out the top bit, always a fun job. Now you can see underneath there's a lot of animals trapped underneath, so it's like I've got a little animal prison underneath my city. So what I'm planning to build on top of this, I'm planning to build a shopping centre type building, and then on the other side I will be building a little market area. So there we go, that's that completed, and a few last blocks. There you see we've got a nice big open space. Starting on the trading centre, using spruce wood logs for the corners, and then using stone brick for the walls itself. Now at first I was going to do a right angle, or so say an L shape. Then I decided against that and I did a U shape. See here, that's what I did first of all, but I thought I can get more shops out, so that's why I extended it again more. Making sure it all lines up. Obviously it's important because it's got to be symmetrical. Now I had a lot of fun with this building. Now the only problem is that I didn't fill the dirt underneath is when you dig out the floor there's a massive hole, but I do get through that, as you see later on in the video. Now my shopping centre will have a second floor, and this is the way you get up to your second floor. Using cobblestone to contrast, so you don't have everything looking the same. Now I didn't do nothing too fancy with the stairs, I just didn't to the point. It's only so you could walk up to the centre. Again, keeping with this cobblestone to make sure the cobblestone is the whole walkway, the whole floor of the second floor in fact. Now I know what you're probably going to say, the cobblestone is a bit too much. I might later on in next episode change the cobblestone or add some added details onto it, but then again that's just a later date. Coming to the walls now really, and nothing too fancy yet, just doing a basic wall to start off with. Next episode I will be adding windows and details to the building, so like maybe some flower pots and stuff like that next episode. tried doing a little quick archway here, but I wasn't too happy with it. I just didn't think it worked. Especially that the first time I did it wrong. Going around the corners just to make it look more smoother with the cobblestone stair upside down. Now the only problem of it I found when I started building this was it got really dark down here, so I thought it's time to add torches. Well, not yet, but I add torches. I couldn't really see what I was doing, so I thought that it's time to add them. So I add a few here and there. And to be honest, that's where the torches will be left. I know this bit is outside, but I thought it's got to have a nice flooring. So what I use is two different types of wood. I use the jungle wood and I use the light wood as well. I thought it worked well as a good combination. As you see, I'm going for a checkered pattern here. I thought it was a nice little touch adding the wood instead of leaving it grass, which I originally was going to do. Like I said before, I might add flower pots or something in here, but again, I'm not too fussed because I think the floor is just a nice little detail on its own. There you go, that's the floor done. Now it's time to work out where the shops are going to be. Making sure they're symmetrical both sides. So there we go, that's the shops roughly worked out. Now to do the inner walls. So the inner walls are going to be the same as the outer walls, but I might change that next episode. And again, the shop at the back, I think it might be a little bit too big. So maybe I might cut that into three, so have 3 shops, or have 2 shops either side, and then have the build bit as like a little like fountain or something. Making sure that the shops up the top as well are the same as the ones below. I want everything to be symmetrical. Use a functional building, so functional buildings always is symmetrical. So I've finished the whole walls down the bottom and the top. Now it's time to do a little bit of work on the archways. Now I want to do some archways on the centerpiece to make it look like it's getting supported. These don't have nothing to do with the roof, it's just cool little archways that I thought would look really decent here. I did one, I think I did 2, archways, just to make sure it looks symmetrical. Now I had a lot of trouble with this, and I'm not too happy with the design I've picked. Again, I might look at this, we'll revisit it, next episode. Just put a comment below, what do you think of this little design I did here? Adding a second archway, like I did it on the first, in front of it, And I possibly again might add a third one, depending on if I feel it needs one. But the way it looked, it looked fine. Going around adding all the doors. Don't want nothing, again, nothing too fancy, just want normal doors. Why else would you need anything else? At the end of the day, it is still a shopping centre, or shopping hub, trading district thing. Coming to add a support beam for the archways, sorry. At first I got the wrong angle and then I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Today is a shorter episode, it's 11 minutes long. Next week we'll be back to normal with about 12 minutes. So there we go. As you see, I've started doing the roof, and I've also changed stone brick to nether brick. Thanks for watching, like, favourite and subscribe.